What's good, YouTube? Happy to have you guys back here for another video. And today, the Dolphins continue the shuffle of the offensive line, continue to try to improve and bolster the unit. And today, we've signed Josh Sitton, guard from the Chicago Bears, formerly of the Chicago Bears. The Bears declined to pick up his option today, or maybe yesterday, but the option was for $8 million. But we've decided to sign into a pretty similar contract. 2 years, $15 million. Not sure how much of it is guaranteed. I think it's more than $10 million or something. But this is an awesome pickup for us. A veteran guard who's just incredibly technically sound. Fourth best rated guard in the whole NFL last year. So obviously he must have done something well. But I have watched some of his game tape, watched a couple of the Chicago Bears games from last year on NFL Game Pass, and I really liked what I saw from him. Does an awesome job, especially on when he's pulling in zone blocking schemes. Does an awesome job getting across the face of defensive tackles and whoever he's in charge of blocking. He's not the most athletic guy. He's one of those block guards. He's a big bowling ball out there. He's doesn't look overly athletic. One of those guards with a massive gut, but that doesn't stop him from getting the job done. He's an incredibly strong player. He's a former Pro Bowler with the Packers. He played incredibly well for the Green Bay Packers. I mean, it was a real surprise. He was released by them a couple of years ago, but now he's with us. He's 31 years old, which isn't too bad for a guard. I honestly thought he was older. I thought he was more on the side of 32 to 33, but 31 years old, so should be about 33 when he finishes the life of the deal. And he himself said that he thinks he's got some prime years left, so that's always what you want to hear. Hoping that he really brings that veteran presence and helps to really solidify that offensive line. Our offensive line, as of right now, we've still got plenty of free agency left and the draft. Our offensive line is looking really solid, with Pouncey, who hopefully can improve next year. Sitton, probably playing left guard. Daniel Kilgore, who I'm going to talk about in a minute, at center. Jesse Davis, hopefully, at right guard, not Ted Larson. I mean, Jesse Davis should beat out Ted Larson. Jesse Davis was awesome at right guard last year and right tackle, but obviously the last spot at right tackle has been filled by Jawan James, so we're not going to be seeing Jesse Davis there. But Jawan James, the first 4 or 5 games of the season, he was playing flawlessly, especially as a run blocker, and that's obviously what you want from your right tackle, with the right side most of the time being the power side, and where a lot of the runs seem to lean. We're going to be leaning heavily on Jawan James this year to get the job done on that right side, and really show us why we picked up that 5th-year option, $9.3 million. It's a lot to pay for a right guard, but I reckon he could have got much more money on the open market. But he has said that he wants to stay with the Dolphins, so he has to show this year that he can get it done consistently, and show that he's worthy of a multi-year contract. So yeah, Josh Sitton, awesome pickup. Can't wait to see him out there. He's just an incredibly technically and physically sound guard. Not an overly athletic guy, but you don't need to be that athletic to get the job done at guard. So Josh Sitton, awesome pickup. Definitely give it 2 thumbs up. He's a bit expensive, but that was what was expected after him playing so incredibly well last year for the Chicago Bears on that awesome offensive line they had last year. So according to PFF, he was awesome. So can't wait to see him out there in the Dolphins uniform. Okay, so moving on to Daniel Kilgore, the center we traded for from the San Francisco 49ers, pretty much just swapping 7th round pick, so didn't have to give up much, and obviously saving money with the Pouncey release and getting Kilgore to fill in for Pouncey. should work out. He's definitely, as I said in my Mike Pouncey video, he definitely isn't as athletic. Nowhere near the athlete Mike Pouncey is, but he gets the job done. I've watched some game tape of him on NFL Game Pass, and he does nothing flashy. He's a solid guard. He gets the job done. Not really athletic, like I said, but he's got great technique up the middle. Does a great job on defensive tackles, just locking them up and helping out guards with double teams and just not allowing any pressure up the middle. So looking for good things from him. He did play good enough to get a 3-year contract extension from the 49ers. They just signed him in February. They've traded him already because they did sign Weston Richburg from, I think, the Giants. So obviously they felt they got an improvement, a step up there with center. So they went ahead and traded him to us. But yeah, like I said, not a flashy move, not a flashy player. We'll get the job done. But he brings a lot of leadership to the team. He was loved in the San Francisco 49ers locker room. As John Lynch said, when he got his contract extension, the 49ers just absolutely loved him. Kyle Shanahan loved him. John Lynch, he was just absolutely revered in the locker room and was a guy who can really help to solidify the team and bring that culture that apparently they're looking for. So Daniel Kilgore, can't wait to see what he can do for us at center. Hopefully can stay healthy and help that line to be one of the best in the league, because at the moment it's looking like it. Who knows if we're going to be drafting a center this year or a guard. Who knows if we're going to be drafting any lineman at all, but we definitely need much more younger, upper echelon offensive line talent to develop. Isaac Asiata, I'm not sure what we're going to get from him this year. Hopefully he's improved. I mean, he looked awesome at Utah, but hopefully he's fixed those technical problems that he had. But yeah, 2 big moves here. I really didn't see this coming at all. I mean, I knew that we were going to sign Sitton, but I really thought Mike Pouncey was going to be our center this year, but obviously that isn't the case. And we've got Daniel Kilgore to come in and help out and just be that solid veteran. He's about, not sure how old, I think he's about 31 or 32. So we've brought in 2 veterans. Hopefully they can stay healthy. I mean, it's harder for offensive linemen when they get over 30 to stay healthy. I mean, only the true workhorses stay healthy. The guys like Andrew Whitworth, I mean, I think he's going to be 37 years old this year for the LA Rams, and he was just absolutely awesome as a 36-year-old. He was just an absolute wall there at left tackle. So hopefully the 2 guys we've brought in who are post 30 years old can kill it as offensive line and keep Ryan Tannehill upright and get that run game going for Drake and whoever else we bring in to pair with Drake and complement Drake. Alrighty guys, that's it for this one. Let me know if you like the guys that we brought in. Yeah, just give me that feedback. And as always, fins up baby. I'll see you guys in the next one.